welcome back to KG Simple Reviews. Today I'm going to be reviewing these Jar Jump electric vacuum sealed storage jars. Okay, so a huge issue that I have in my kitchen is that we buy some things in bulk, and then once you open the bag or the container, I feel like the product goes bad so much faster inside, or it gets stale. And that is such a huge pet peeve of mine, because the whole reason that you buy things in bulk is to save a little bit of money. And so I feel like these are really going to come in handy to store certain things that go bad or stale really quickly. One thing I have an issue with is coffee beans. And another thing is my brown sugar. So I got these different sizes, this smaller one for my coffee beans and this larger one for brown sugar, so that I can vacuum seal it, take all the air out, and I don't need to worry about the brown sugar getting clumpy, and I don't need to worry about the coffee beans oxidizing. I'm gonna go ahead and open these up so we can see what they look like. All right, let's open this big one first. All right. I am so excited about these. I love containers for the kitchen, and I like that these are see-through, that they don't have like a big design on them, which is really nice. All right, so right here we have our little user manual, and then we have our charge cable for the vacuum seal function. And then here we have the lid. You can see this is what it looks like on the inside, and then this is what the lid looks like. Something that I really liked about this design is that you have the power button right here, but you can mark when you put this in the container, so you know about when it needs to be used by or when it's gonna go bad. It has the days of the month right here, 1 through 31, and then it has the numbers 1 through 12 right here, so you can mark what month and what day you stored it on. I just love that feature. It's gonna be great for helping me stay organized. I do wanna note that this is a glass container. It says it holds 1,350 milliliters, just for reference. It does have a non-skid bottom so that it's not going to clink against the cupboards, so I think that's really nice too. I love glass containers. I don't have to worry about harmful toxins or chemicals leaching into the food, so that's a huge plus for me. I'm gonna go ahead and open this smaller one. All right, so we have the same design. We have our user manual and our charge cord again. So as you can see, these both look the same. They just have the little logo here on front, but you can turn it sideways if you like it like that as well. This has the same non-slip bottom and as well as the same lid. This smaller one also has the option to keep organized by writing down the day and the month that you seal this, which is great. I'm gonna go ahead and wash these up so that I can put the coffee beans and the brown sugar in them, and I'll show you what they look like. All right, so here these are. They're all washed and clean, so they are ready to be filled. I did make sure to dry them super, super well, because you really don't want to vacuum seal things with moisture in it, at least not the things that I am going to be vacuum sealing. So first of all, in this small one, I'm going to be vacuum sealing some really good coffee. My family went to Hawaii recently and brought back this really good coffee, and I don't want to let it go to waste. I just opened it recently, and I'm gonna just pour the rest of it in here. All right, let's pour this in here. All right, so you can see I filled it up right to the max line here. So that one's all set to go. So when you're placing the lid, you really want to make sure that you push it down so that the suction can work properly. That's really important for this vacuum seal to work. All right, so right here you can see there's a little power button, and then we have a little indicator light, and then this is the release to release the vacuum pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this on. It should take about 10 to 20 seconds to fully vacuum seal. All right, yep, that took about 10 seconds. And as it is vacuum sealing, this little light was blinking green. And so now you can see that it is all finished. If it is blinking red, then that means that the battery is running low and that you do need to charge it. It can stay completely vacuum sealed while you're charging it if you need to. All right, so these coffee beans are completely vacuum sealed, and I can enjoy the freshness every single time that I open them up. Don't have to worry about them getting oxidized or anything like that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to release the vacuum seal while we are right here. So I'm gonna start by pushing the power button until this light blinks green twice. And then I'm going to push down on this seal for about 2 seconds. Okay, and so you can see this little valve right here went down, so we know that it is not vacuum sealed anymore, and so I can just lift it off. All right, awesome. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna seal it one more time here and make sure this is on all the way. All right, so it's all sealed up. Another little indicator that it is fully sealed is you can see this little red button in there. It does go all the way in when it's vacuum sealed, and when you release the pressure, it does pop back up. So that's really nice too. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and add brown sugar into this larger canister, and then I'll show you how that looks. Okay, so I filled this jump jar with my brown sugar. It's all ready to go. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna put the lid on here. We're gonna make sure that it sits on nicely. It is below that max mark, which is perfect. Okay, and I'm just gonna push the power button. Okay, here you have it. They are all sealed and ready to keep their freshness, which makes me so happy. I love that these have a moisture-proof seal, which is gonna be so nice. That way, if there is any moisture that does come in contact with these, for example, if you have something that needs to be in the refrigerator, then you don't have to worry about moisture going through there, which is really nice. And they're also heat and erosion resistant, which is really nice too. Something that I will note is that when these start to lose pressure, as things do lose vacuum pressure over time, these are automatically going to track that and going to turn on to just renew that vacuum seal to the right amount of pressure, which I think is really cool. So you don't even have to worry about it. Another thing that I do want to note is that if you fully charge the battery, this can last half a year without having to recharge it again, or opening it 250 to 300 times, vacuuming it up again. So I just feel like that's really cool. It's not like it's something that you have to recharge once a week or once a day or anything. Literally every 6 months you can recharge it and you'll be good. Honestly, I feel like my favorite thing about these products is that they're clear and see-through, so I feel like that with the white lid, it just matches the kind of clean vibe that I'm going for, and also I can see what's inside, so I don't need to worry about labels or anything like that. So overall, I'm so happy with these. I cannot wait to integrate these into my kitchen, and I honestly think that I'm gonna need to get some more. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a link in the description down below so you can go check them out yourselves. If you found this review useful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider following us for more. Thanks for watching. Bye.